Well, hello, Happy New Year, welcome back. Thank you for supporting me over the last year. I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed having you here, and I hope you've enjoyed the videos. Now, this is my first day out on the bike in over 40 days. Oh, I've forgotten the front-facing camera. Okay, sorry, this is going to be an old school one. Hello, welcome. This is the first time I've been on the bike in about 40 days, and it's absolutely wonderful to be back out, to be honest. It's not as cold as I thought it would be, to be honest. I've got no jumper on and only my jacket with its winter liner, so let's see how that works out. So I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Mine was very nice. I worked on a pantomime and then it got cancelled just after Boxing Day, which is a bit disappointing. But because I got a good contract, I still get paid either way. So although it is kind of my problem, it's not really my problem because I don't miss out financially, which is nice. So just remember how to ride a bike, to be honest. But yeah, so I just enjoyed doing nothing for a few days, and now we're out and about. Just checking out the bike. I've only got about half a tank of fuel. I'm not planning on going too far really. I just thought, wouldn't it be nice? So we're going to go down here. I watched Helmet Head's video of him going to that lake with a little house on it, and I just thought that was brilliant. So it really inspired me. So Helmet Head, if you're watching, hopefully you are, thank you for that. I just needed that energy really to get out and go out and about really. So yeah, thank you all. Happy New Year. I hope you enjoyed your celebrations and you enjoyed your Christmas if you do Christmas. I've got nowhere in particular to go today. I'm just going to follow country lanes until I find somewhere nice. So my panto got cancelled unfortunately. I've got all the way till Boxing Day, which I thought did really well actually. That's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And sadly it got cancelled. One of the actors got COVID, and he's quite a key one. And we already had our director break his ankle and couldn't be with us for the rest of the run. So we kind of salvaged it as much as we could, and I think collectively we all just said, look, the reviews are really strong at the moment. If you can afford to, let's just stop on a high, you know, rather than waste loads of money trying to make this strange show happen where not a lot of people will recognise it or like it. So there we go. So what did I get for Christmas? Well, I brought an aluminium pannier set for my R9T, this bike, the only bike I own. So I'll show you a photo of that on the screen now. It's very much delayed. It's still being made in Italy, so when it turns up, I'll let you know. What else did I buy myself for Christmas? Well, I brought myself some new boots. I got some TCX Blend 2s, I think they're called. I wear the Blend 1 at the moment, and they're very good, but they're not very breathable, and there's been some horrible days where it's been really hot, and I take my shoe off at the end of the night, and it's just disgusting. The whiff is grim. And I'm eyeing up some new gloves as well, but I'm going to wait for the shops to be open so I can try the gloves in person. And I already have a new jacket, so I don't need to do anything with that for a little while, although stupidly I've brought it in white, and it's already looking pretty grim, to be honest. So I'll need a good scrub down and a clean before I can actually decide whether or not it's not worth saving or whether it's worth throwing in the bin. It's the Alpinestars Andes V2. Basically what happened was I went to the shop, they only had this size, and I was going off on my little France and Spain trip, which I stupidly didn't film. I'm still so sorry about that. But anyway, I didn't film it. And after that I basically just said to myself, well, let's see how long I can make this white one last. Just remembering how much oomph the bike has in compared to my car. I basically said to myself, I'll make it last as long as I can. I've got the Dainese trousers now, and to be fair, they're lovely. They are fantastic. So I'll wait for some sort of sale or opportunity to buy the Dainese jacket, and then that'll be us set in a full Gore-Tex suit. So yeah, so I've got new boots, not new gloves. I brought some new luggage. And I brought some more memory cards, so I don't have to change memory cards so often, which is nice. And I also got, and I also got some new dry bags, because with the side boxes I brought, I figured if I put everything I own in there, and then one day there's a wet day, and I'll have wet tent, wet clothes, wet sleeping bag, wet everything. So I've brought some bags just to split it all up in there. And also, when I get to a hotel, rather than have to take the whole box out, I figured I could actually just pull out the bag. The colour I know means clothes, so if we're looking at toiletries or something like that, I got some pretty wacky colours, yellow, green, blue, something like that. So that's the kind of plan there, really. And I thought it might just help with the whole organising. So we're going to see how that works out. You didn't need to stop, but there we go. So there we go, I thought that might help with some organisation, and I also thought what might be fun today is just try out how busy this byway is looking. It's going to be a weird one because obviously I've been in the car for so long. I've got to remember that the bike is particularly heavy, and it's also white. It's filthy already. Oh, hang on, I know these two. Hello, hello. I saw I was going.
20 minutes later.
See you anyway. See you later. Ah, hello, welcome back. Yeah, I was just talking to two people. One of them writes plays and shows, and he's one of my most popular clients, and he also lives next to my grandma, which is very sweet. And the other thing is that I just haven't seen him for a while, so I thought, what a perfect opportunity. Thank you all, thank you, to stop and chat to them for a little bit. Okay, it's slippery. So slipperier than I thought. Oh, I didn't put my... Okay, I just realised I didn't put my protective clear film on my tank, which is a bit of a shame actually, because I should have really done that, because I find my legs slipping up and down. But anyway. What else have I done? Oh, actually, do you know what? I'll save the conversation till I finish this bit. Whoa. Hoppa, 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 hoppa. Thank you. Whoa, that's deep. Blimey. That is so deep, that one. And I really hope that bit of wood didn't have two nails sticking out of it. Oh. Okay, that was so much deeper. Oh, cheers, thank you. Oh yeah, just leave your rubbish there, mate. No, don't worry, someone else will clear it up. Right, let's show you the mess, basically. Oh, hang on. Oh, I got mud on my face. Oh, God. You still with me, Goose? Great. Well, there you go. They'll need a clean. Wow. It is muddy, to say the least. I'll be honest, I hadn't planned on getting it that mucky. I didn't really think this through. Oh well. I've got a month of nothing, so I might as well clean it up. Brilliant. Well, ta-da! I'm also, yeah, really hoping that bit of wood didn't have 2 nails sticking out of it. There we go. So it's an absolutely brilliant bike. That's one thing I really love about this bike, is you can do things like that if you're mental. And it's very well balanced as well. There's a part of the box, so all the weight is in that engine. So it's really is a beautiful bike. It's a bit mucky, but one thing I really love about my bike is if you want to just do it on the roads, and then you want to go do a quick byway, it's very, very easy to handle. And now it's really mucky. Anyway, should probably get on the road, shouldn't we? Show you from the front. Yeah, not bad at all. It is coated in muck off, which is why all the water's just kind of beaded. So I don't think it'll take much to get all that off. But I better not sit down at home in these trousers. Brilliant. Well, let's continue. Hope you enjoyed that. As you might have heard, I really did enjoy that. It is a byway. There is a massive disconcerting sign here that says no motorcycles there, but what that actually refers to is all the woods, because there's still well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was very, very fun indeed. I'll put on the screen now what that place is called. I think it's called Sheepcote Lane, and it is a byway. You can do that legally. Way, it doesn't feel like you can. It feels like it's too fun and someone should have banned it, but no, that's a legitimate road and byway. And part of the fun of it is wait, just have a bit of laugh, can you? Have a bit of a laugh, a bit of a giggle. So, speaking of adventure, what have I got planned? Well, in April I would like to go to Morocco. I've been trying to do this trip for ages. Anyway, now that we can hopefully go, I'm very excited to go to Morocco in April, so I just thought it might be fun. So I got Morocco in April, and then it's my 25th birthday in the summer, so I thought I would do my own grand tour. So there won't be 3 of us, there'll be 1. The bloody size of that bird. I thought I'd do my own little tour, so I thought I would try and get into Turkey and then either ferry hop back, or depending how busy work is, I'll come back through like Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina. I'll just have to see how busy I am. I'll see, because summer typically for me is very, very quiet. But last year what happened was, because the lockdown had just lifted and theatres could happen, everyone rushed to get their shows done, which was brilliant. But it also meant that now, is that a normal summer for me, or was that just because everyone was rushing to try and get their shows done? So for me, I've just got to try and work that out, basically. There's never any real way to work it out. You basically just find out the month or 2 before how busy it looks. So yeah, so that's my plan for the year, is Morocco in April, and then after Morocco in the summertime I'm hoping to do France, Switzerland, Italy, Greece, Turkey, and then see how busy my summer looks, and I can come back through Croatia, Bosnia, Herzegovina, Belgium, places like that. Or if it's looking a little bit busy, I'll just get the ferry from Turkey to Greece, Greece to Italy, and Italy to the Sicilian Islands. And then after the Sicilian Islands, I can get the ferry to Spain, and then after the ferry to Spain, I could then get the ferry to the UK. So it'd be a bit of a boring way back. It would let me get a lot of editing done. But it means that I could get back in a week rather than what might have to happen, which, you know, it sounds fine. It's just don't know how much time I can give away, really. You saw earlier in the video I spoke to those 2 older gentlemen on the path. One of them is like my #1 client. He's also great fun because he lives next to my grandma, but in terms of direct booking, he's actually one of my #1 client. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm not an escort or anything. I design lighting for theatre productions, and he writes theatre productions, so he writes them years in advance, and it's very, very convenient, because you know, if you go to Edinburgh with him and the show goes well, then you get to go into London, and while you're in London you can go and talk to the people who run the theatre and get yourself booked in on one of their shows. So it's a very convenient little place. And he also lives next to my nan, so I went to uni, I've got a degree in what I do, but it is also by chance that I've known him since I was a baby, and one time his original designer couldn't do it, so he passed it over to me, and ever since he just comes to me, which is nice. His original designer was getting a little bit big for the projects, so yeah, all worked out quite well, so I was quite pleased with that. Wow, there's a big difference in the road grip from the summer. I keep referring to summer. Well, in October I went to France and Spain. I still don't know why I didn't film it. I think I just wanted just a private trip for myself for once. But now I really regret it, because I saw so much, and I just wanted to inspire some other people to do the same, but there you go. Sort of missed that one. So now we're here in Connecticut. It is a Sunday, that's why so many families are out. This doesn't happen every day in the UK. That's why everyone's dressed in their Sunday best. But it's nice to see. You know, you live in a nice area if people put good clothes on and walk around for the Sunday morning. If you live in a ghetto, well, they've probably got no clothes at all. Naked. So that's my little plan really. Morocco in April, and a big trip in summer, and then in November there's a festival of light in Thailand. Now I had actually planned to go to Thailand this month, and you can get in, but when I was talking to the guy who hires out all the bikes, he said he doesn't know how many tourist stuff would be open, like the cafes and things like that, and that's kind of what I'm going for, is the cafes and the weird roadside food. And the temples, of course, will always be open, but it's just not quite the same if the people aren't there to talk to. So there we go, that's my plan. That would have been my plan. So the January, it is just happens to be empty because of work. January is always famously, for me, in the sort of 3 or 4 years I've been doing this since uni, January's always never been very good at all. Now I do previously not mind, but that's because you could go out and do things, and again I had always said to myself, well, in January why don't I just go somewhere really hot and foreign and cheap, crucially, so I can go for longer, like Thailand or the Philippines or something. Oh, I've got to open my visor actually, I'm getting sweaty. It is about 16 degrees today as well, 16 degrees centigrade, which for the UK winter, it's amazing. It is unlike anything I've experienced before. This feels like it could be a sort of April day, but no, it's very early January. But it's because we've got warm air coming from the Baltic. So there we go. So there we go, that's kind of what I got planned. I'm hoping Helmet Head will have something exciting and I can appear at one of his meets. I know he's got his big big £1,000 challenge. The brief summary of it is he wants to do the 4 corners of the UK on a bike that's worth less than £1,000. So it's kind of like a charity run, and he's asking people to buy the bike for under £1,000 and go. So there we go. It's very exciting. It's his trip. I don't want to come along, but if I'm not welcome, but I think I might. I think it could be fun. I probably won't do all of it. I don't think people are welcome for all of it, but I might just join in on the Wales side, because Wales is quite an exciting place, and you can actually get there fairly quickly, especially if you take the motorway, and I thought that might be a good opportunity for me to test out some stuff. So there we go. I thought that could be fun. Beautiful sound. So if you're wondering where we are now, this is the back end of Stevenage. So we're just coming up to that now, so under this bridge, and then we pop out in Stevenage Old Town. It's so much warmer than I was expecting it to be. This is a massive surprise for me. I was so not expecting it to be this warm at all. I am close to sweating, and I've got no jumper on. I have literally just got Alpinestars jacket with thermal inner and Dainese trousers, which are keeping me nice and snug. When I met with The Works, Joe from The Works channel, when I met him, it was something like 7 degrees C, and we were blasting around the Cotswolds, and we'd just been on the motorway for a few hours each, and I was just as snug. So it does prove good gear, and you shouldn't be able to notice the weather really. And there we go, that's basically as scenic as it gets. I don't really know anywhere else to go around here, so I'm just going to turn around and head back. Oh, I could have gone down there. Alright, I'm just going to turn around somewhere. Turn around, head back, maybe head over to Ashridge Estate. I thought that could be nice. Right, I'm just going to sort out the sat-nav and camera and stuff. I'll see you soon.